Oh man, this is absolutely hilarious. For the longest time now, Bungie has been vaulting content within Destiny 2, meaning content that you paid for, some of it you no longer have access to because it has been what they call vaulted. Now, fast forward to today, Bungie has found themselves in an ongoing back and forth in the courts in regards to potential plagiarism. The best part about this ongoing legal dispute is the fact that they cannot use vaulted content to defend their case. So this one's a bit of a two-pointer, actually. So Bungie faces copyright lawsuit for allegedly copying a storyline and characters in Destiny 2's Red War campaign. If this sounds familiar, it's because it is, right? So this is from last year, and this is in today. Court denies Bungie's attempt to dismiss Destiny 2's Red lawsuit, refuses to consider YouTube videos and wiki pages as proof. So yes, we talked about this last year, but now there's been a pretty fucking wild update about this one, and Bungie might have actually accidentally fucked themselves with their content strategy, okay? So let's get into it. The court has rejected Bungie's attempt to dismiss Destiny 2's Red War lawsuit, saying that YouTube videos and fan-made wiki pages aren't enough to evaluate copyright claims at this stage. Trust me, this is all going to tie into something nuts. A federal judge has ruled that Bungie must continue facing a copyright lawsuit that claims the company copied parts of Destiny 2's original Red War and Curse of Osiris campaigns from an unpublished sci-fi work. The case was filed by writer Matthew Kelsey Moraniu and has been active since late 2024, and things have only gotten more complicated with Bungie's own game content now being inaccessible due to vaulting. Because the content has been vaulted, they can't come out and go, look, here it is, we did it. Because the court's saying, you got no proof. All you have is YouTube videos and fan articles. That's not real proof. Show us that you have it in the game. And they're sitting there going, we put it in the vault. It's like, well, you can't fucking use it as proof then. This is getting nuts, all right? So the writer under the pen name Casper Cole alleges that Bungie lifted plot elements, characters, and themes from his work posted on WordPress years before Destiny 2 launch. He specifically points to the Red Legion faction, a powerful alien military force in both his story and in Bungie's game, as well as other shared elements like celestial object hovering over Earth, war beasts, and more. Bungie responded in late 2024 with a motion to dismiss the case, calling the allegations vague and unsubstantiated. To support its case, Bungie submitted hours of YouTube footage and screenshots from a fan-made wiki to show that Destiny 2 was nothing like the writer's works. After the court granted him a chance to amend his complaint, Bungie tried again, filing another dismissal motion. So then in May 2nd, which, it's May 5th at the moment, the judge denied Bungie's motion to dismiss the case and also refused to consider several exhibits the company submitted, namely the fan-made YouTube videos of Destiny 2 and pages from the wiki. So, yeah, that's fucking nuts. Yeah. Bungie archived the original code that comprised the Red War and Curse of Osiris campaigns. So, yeah, pretty much, this is nuts. Their own idea of fucking over their players by vaulting content is now fucking them in court, because now it's an ongoing back and forth going, you can't fucking prove it because you vaulted it.
So what they're going to have to do, they're going to have to pull it out of the vault.
There'll be a season where it's like they'll do what Warzone did. They'll do what
the lawsuit season.
Yeah, it's we're going back, but everyone's gonna call it the lawsuit season. That's funny as fuck. And
but you know what? Yeah. I said this last year, and I still think it. The guy's writing is very fucking generic sci-fi. The Red Legion, dude. That sounds like some shit GPT came up with. Like this whole thing, all of this stuff sounds like ChatGPT stuff, like just generic sci-fi.
Problem.
Yes. Yeah, Destiny might have lifted it.
The dates don't line up as well, because he said he put this out there unpublished before Destiny 2 launched.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Destiny had already, they didn't tease the red, but they had teased stuff in Destiny 1, right? They didn't tease the actual faction itself, but you go back and you can kind of go, oh, okay. So
yeah, it's so weird because like he now if once they unvault that shit, and they can probably make they probably have multiple builds of the game ready to go, so they don't even have to necessarily bring it back to the public. They can still keep it vaulted while also making it accessible for the lawsuit. And I think that's the only place they fucked up here. I really don't see this guy winning the lawsuit. You're going to have to prove that somebody who was writing at Bungie looked at your shit and then was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. And yeah, there are some coincidences that are a little, but again, the guy's unpublished fucking WordPress shit is generic sci-fi. And so it's like, I'm not surprised that like somebody created a faction called the Red Legion. That sounds pretty fucking generic. That either sounds like some weird commie shit or some weird space shit. Or in the case of like Command and Conquer, weird commie space shit. So like, what are we doing here? You're suing because like if they actually did fuck him over and they actually did take his shit, he deserves the money. But I really don't see it.
What's more, at least for me, the fact that them vaulting content is what's fucked them here.
That is
nuts.
fucking hilarious. That is hilarious.
Nuts. Yeah.
And if it ends up costing them the lawsuit because they vaulted shit, oh, that is fucking funny. It is funny. And maybe, more importantly, it'll lead to companies being like, hey, we probably shouldn't do that because now there's a precedent set. We shouldn't vault this content. We should just leave it and let it be, which is good for the consumer. But yeah, if they're not actually guilty of stealing a shit, I think it would be a disservice to have them lose the lawsuit. Like it would be fucked. Because then you're gonna, again, you open the floodgates with this shit, and all of a sudden everyone's claiming their unpublished works that no one's ever fucking seen have fucking, have a claim on this and that and fucking everything else.
20 years ago, I wrote a script, and yours is exactly like mine.
It's on it's only available on a floppy disk. So and the floppy disk is broken, but you definitely stole it from it. And yeah, I know WordPress is different. People can access WordPress publicly. That's why I would like to actually see some proof that somebody who was working on Destiny looked at his WordPress. Because if they did, then it's like, oh shit, okay, we have some proof here, right? As long as the dates line up. Because if it's somebody who's working on the Destiny scripts looks at the WordPress after they get sued, you can't use it.
I want to see his evidence more of his because the courts have taken it serious. Whereas most of the time with something dumb as what we've seen last year, they would just push it away, right? So what was the thing that made the courts go, hold up, wait a minute, there's something here?
Yeah,
because
I think it's more that Bungie can't
stuff,
prove it. It's because of the vaulted stuff, whereas Bungie's just said, well, you can't outright prove it yourself, so we have to proceed further.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot harder to accuse someone than it is to defend for the most part. Like, I think Bungie, if they unvault that stuff, and the judge is going to have to accept it, he will. Like, if he doesn't, then I'm going to say, ooh, some sketchy things going on here. Like, you're just trying to fuck over the big company. That's kind of your goals. Yeah, it's a weird situation, but I mean, look, if the guy got fucked over, he deserves compensation for it. If he's just claiming that they stole his shit when they didn't, then he can go get fucked.
Is he just butthurt that he didn't release that? No one bought his story, and now he's like, fuck it, I gotta make a scene.
Or is this just a 400 IQ for him to get his favorite DLC back?
Oh, that would be genius. Except
everyone
for you would have had to write stuff up, and then also I don't
from
know.
The future, homie.